My hair. I am not sure if you can hear the wind or not, but it is windy. Windy, windy. Also, hello, plane. No clouds in the sky. A plane. Yeah. Bright day. A little crisp in the shade. Not too much. Um, Giving you a weather report. Uh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Anyway, if you guys can hear the frogs. So, interestingly enough, uh, I brought out a sports drink because I was slightly thirsty, and I thought it might be better than water. But it makes me even like it cools down my body. So I'm like, oh no, don't want to drink it. I feel like it's gonna make me cold. But Eris is in the window. Keep looking at her. It tastes sugary for some reason to me. If I pick it up, the phone to show you, it would be gone by the time I do it. There is a bird I can see. So I see the tail end of the airplane, and then there's like a falcon or something flying. Just a singular bird. Um, I was not able to come earlier, so here I am. It is spring forward here, so we woke up later than normal. And so my son actually did not go to church. He stayed home. So, yeah. But it's just funny just because there's a way, like, I remember time. This joint here is hurting me today. Anywho, so I keep telling myself that. I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's this. How has your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be, how has it been for you? You guys, my hair, I'm sorry. I will focus. I asked you a question. I can't hear you, but I'm going to act like I hear you. But first, I'm going to grumble about my hair. Look how big it is. The wind did this. The wind is doing this actively. Look, on cue, there it is. Anyway, so how's your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon been? Yeah. Have anything tasty to eat, to ingest? Yeah. I didn't know quite what to do for today. Pardon me. Yeah, today feels kind of like I don't know, a pause day, something, like just a still day. I brought out books, or the different stuff to do. But yeah. Can you guys hear the wind? the gusts of it will be the soundtrack of the live. It's a pretty day. So the thumbnail is the rose vine there. I think I need to clip it down, but see, anyway, it's like almost green all the way to the top again. So I don't know. I might prune it. I'm actually a novice at growing things. It's just God has blessed the ground, I guess, that I have here. So, yeah. Well, maybe I'll read one of the stories. That's what I brought out. This is my favorite. I like when I like shirts that can do that. I don't know why, it makes me feel comfortable. Anyhow. Alright. Or should I answer or should I answer questions first? Oh, that's an interesting question for just a random person. For the question number 1880, if given your own show in Las Vegas, would you accept? What would you perform? I mean, this is hypothetical, right? I think it'd be cool just to have a dance show. I would do salsa. Yeah, have live instruments. Ugh. I think I've talked about this here. Long time ago. It closed because of shady business practices, but they had a live band that played like salsa music, not like played salsa music from like all, they had the instruments, they were playing it, stand-up bass, bongos, all that stuff. It was amazing, and I'd be in my own world dancing. I didn't care, actually then I didn't care if I got looked at, because I just loved dancing so much. And I was in my own world. Don't dance with me. You're gonna mess up my rhythm. Back then. You ain't gonna be able to keep up. Let me just do me. Do you think you have the capacity to learn how to fly a plane? Yes. Would I want to? No. I think I have the capacity to learn anything. Yep. If I want to. How would you prefer your how do you prefer your potatoes? Baked, mashed, fries, scalloped, etc.? Have I answered this before? I'm not really a big potato eater, actually. But this is the second time I've had this memory recently. Like within I feel like the last month, I've had this memory before. My mom used to slice thin potatoes and pan fry them, and like the edge would be crispy, but then like it'd be mushy, kind of. I don't know, man. I used to love those. It couldn't be too thin because it'd be like a chip. It was like this in-between thing, and it was so yummy. Present day, I mean, I like a good French fry, I guess. That might be my favorite. I roast potatoes a lot. Like when I make potatoes, I actually roast them a lot. Kind of the same thing of that, like the firm outside and the soft center, Have you ever stood up for anyone? Yes. More than once. Ooh. what do you think is worse, failing or never trying? Never trying. Which goes back into the whole language learning thing. Everything that I see says that you should just speak it. Just speak the language you're trying to learn. Who cares if you make mistakes? Yes, it'll be embarrassing or whatever, maybe, but it's part of the process. They're like, you're just doing it. It's part of the process. So I should just speak it. But where? I have to go find places to speak it. Yeah. Mm. 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 There, if you are aware of my situation enough, you would think there is a place. I have, it's just, I don't have any kind of negative, is that true? Love, respect, it's all there. That's all I'm gonna say. Love and respect is there. I just actually not very often. Yep. Used to be different, but not very often now. Only when necessary. Do you wear sunglasses indoors to look cool or stylish? No. Oh, have you ever stiffed a waiter or waitress for bad service or because you were being cheap? So, as someone who has worked in the service industry and has worked customer service, even a bad experience would have, I don't know that I've ever done that. If you've ever, even if they were bad, like I don't know that I have. Yeah. Now, that's a local thing here, right? That's part of the culture here. Other cultures don't have that. But here, yeah, I don't think so. Just because you'd have to be really, really bad. Like, it had to be really, I don't know. I can't even remember. So, there's that. Well, I've talked about more than once here. I used to, work as a, where did I find that question? I'll just do it this way. I used to be the title was pastry chef, cook pastry chef. So, yeah, did that more than once. But long time before that, I actually served tables. I worked overnight serving tables. And yeah. And I guess even then, anyway, point being is I just could never do that because the base pay is not that much, Can you make any animal sounds? If so, which ones can you nail? You guys have heard me make all kinds of sounds. So, I think I meow pretty good. I can bark. I mean, I'm outside. I'm not going to do it. And it's a nice day, so we're out with their families. Like my neighbors outside right now. But yeah, I can make a boat. I can bark really well. I can meow really well. I can moo really well. I sound like a dinosaur sometimes. Uh, yeah, can make all kinds of stuff. I'm not answering that question. Sorry, the question, do you think after a certain age, people should not be allowed to drive? Hmm. What is the most useless talent you have? Oh, my hair is so big. Oh my gusta. I don't like it. Do you think baby should come with a parenting manual? That's what made me laugh. Do you lick the yogurt dessert lid? It depends. I feel like I used to with my old yogurt. It was just small. I feel like I used to. I don't do the yogurt now. And I feel like now I actually get a spoon and scoop it off if it's enough on there. When was the last time you laughed out loud? 30 seconds ago. If your office had a show and tell for adults, what thing would you be proud to display? That's funny. All right. I don't feel like answering anymore. That's what happened. Uh, nah, not in the mood. Not in the mood. I'm gonna read a story here in a second. I feel like I'm gonna have to rinse my contacts when I go in. Let's go in. No. Alrighty. Okay. We've read. Where's the table of contents? Oh, we've not read The Tiger and the Rabbit. I'll read that one. I didn't feel to pray today. Yeah, so I've prayed. I didn't feel like that's what I was supposed to do with my time here. I've prayed a lot today. All right. Ooh, okay, here's the art. All right, you ready? This is from Korean Children's Favorite Stories by text by Kim So-eun, illustrations by Jung Hyung Shin. Okay. The Tiger and the Rabbit. Once, a hungry old tiger was walking through the woods looking for something to eat. By chance, he came upon a baby rabbit. The old tiger's eyes glistened to see such a juicy morsel. I'm going to eat you up, he told the rabbit. The baby rabbit, though very small, was a clever fellow. He coolly answered, Just wait, Mr. Tiger. I'm still too young and small to make a good meal. I have something much tastier for you. I'll give you some rice cakes. When you toast them over a fire, they are really delicious. As he said this, the rabbit stealthily picked up 11 small white stones. He showed them to the tiger. The greedy tiger became very interested. But, he said, how do you eat these? The rabbit answered, Here, I'll show you. You toast them over a fire until they are red hot, and then you eat them in one gulp. I'll go and find some firewood so that you can have some right away. The rabbit gathered together some twigs and sticks and started a fire. The tiger put 11 stones on the fire and watched them toast. If you put some soy sauce on the cakes, they will taste even more delicious. I shall get some for you. You must wait now, and don't eat any while I am gone. Let's see, there are 10 rice cakes, aren't there? So saying, the baby rabbit skipped into the woods and ran away. As the stones reddened with the heat, the tiger began licking his lips in anticipation. He started counting what he thought were rice cakes. 1, 2, 3. Wait, he said in surprise. There are 11 cakes, not 10. He started counting them over again, but no matter how many times he counted, there was always one too many. The baby said there were 10. So he quickly took the reddest one from the fire, popped it into his mouth, and gulped it down greedily. But oh, it was hot. So very, very hot. The tiger not only burnt his mouth and tongue, but his stomach as well. He squirmed with pain. He moaned and groaned and rolled all over the ground. All of which served the old tiger right for being so greedy. It was some time before he could eat anything again. One day, much later, the tiger met the baby rabbit again. Say you bad rabbit, what a time you gave me the other day. I'll not let you go this time. Now I'll really eat you up. And the tiger's eyes burned with anger. But the baby rabbit did not look a bit frightened. With a smile, he answered, Don't be so angry, Mr. Tiger. Please listen to me. I have found a way to catch hundreds and thousands of sparrows. All you have to do is to keep perfectly still with your mouth wide open. The sparrows will come flying right into your mouth and make a nice feast for you. Here's the picture. The old tiger licked his lips and asked, Oh, is that so? What else am I supposed to do? Oh, it isn't difficult at all. All you need to do is to look up at the sky and keep your mouth open. I'll chase the sparrows out of the bamboo thicket into your mouth. Once again, the old tiger did as he was told. The baby rabbit hopped into the bamboo thicket and set fire to a pile of dry leaves and twigs. The sound made by the burning leaves and twigs was just like the fluttering of thousands of sparrows. The tiger, meanwhile, kept gazing up at the sky, his mouth wide open. Why, it does sound as if birds were flying this way, he thought, and he kept right on staring up at the sky, his mouth wide open, waiting for the sparrows to fly into it. From a distance, the baby cried, Shoo, 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 pretending he was chasing a multitude of sparrows. Mr. Tiger, a lot of birds are flying your way now. Don't move. Just wait a while longer. So saying, the baby rabbit came closer to the tiger, and the noise became louder and louder. The tiger was sure the birds were coming his way, and he patiently waited. Soon the noise was all about him, but not a single sparrow popped into his mouth. That's funny, thought the tiger, and he took his eyes from the sky and looked around him. To his surprise, there was one great ocean of fire all about him as far as he could see. The tiger became frantic with fear as he fought his way through the burning woods. Finally, he managed to come through alive, but his fur was all sizzled black, and his skin looked like newly tanned hide. It was soon winter. Once again, the tiger became ravenously hungry. As he stalked through the forest looking for food, he came to the bank of a river. There he saw his old friend, the baby rabbit, eating some vegetables. The tiger roared angrily at the rabbit. How dare you fool me about the sparrows? I won't let you get away with anything this time. I will eat you up for sure. He ground his teeth and ran up to the rabbit. The rabbit smiled as usual and said, Hello, Mr. Tiger. It's quite some time since we last met, isn't it? Look, I was just fishing with my tail in the river. I caught a big one, and it was delicious. Don't you think river fish are very tasty? The hungry tiger gulped with hunger and said, You were fishing with your tail? Show me how it's done. It isn't very easy, the rabbit replied, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it. All you need to do is to put your tail in the water and shut your eyes. I shall go up the river a little and chase the fish this way. Remember, you mustn't move. Just wait a little, and you'll have many fish biting at your tail. The old tiger did exactly what the rabbit told him. He put his tail into the river, closed his eyes, and waited. The rabbit ran up the river bank and hopped about here and there, pretending to chase the fish down to where the tiger was waiting. The winter day was beginning to end, and the water became colder and colder. The fish are beginning to swim your way, Mr. Tiger, the rabbit shouted. They will be biting on your tail any minute. Don't move. Then the rabbit ran away. The river began to freeze over slowly. The old tiger moved his tail a wee bit. It was heavy. Ah, good. I must have caught a lot of fish on my tail. Just a while longer, and I shall have a good catch, he told himself. He waited quietly and motionless until midnight. Now I shall have lots of succulent fish to eat, he thought. So he tried to pull his tail out, but it wouldn't move. What had happened? Why, his tail was frozen tightly in the ice. Before I repeat that, here's the picture. Oh, I have been tricked again by the rabbit, moaned the tiger. But it was too late to do anything. When it became light, the villagers came to the river and found the old tiger trapped in the ice. Thus, the greedy old tiger was finally caught and taken away, and that was one tiger who never ate another rabbit. Look how I mean. Look at this. That picture is funny to me. Anyway. Okay. It's 28. Well, we've almost read all these stories. Let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more stories from this, and then we've read all of the stories from this. Anywho, let me grab you. Oh, pardon me. Well, my hair looks crazy. It's fine. I love you. I hope that you have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be for you. I hope that you're able to enjoy your time, whatever you may be doing. I hope that whatever you do is pleasant. We'll be back here mañana, tomorrow, to say hello. Oh, and read and pray. I love you. Thank you for your time and attention. Bye. Bye. Bye.